Hello, everyone.
I just finished suddenly.
Good evening. Yeah, my new intro needs a little bit more tweaking. So yes, good evening, and as always, a big, massive welcome to the Friday Gem with myself, Dexterous Crafter. And as always, as you'll have heard, we've got Lewis, aka Modelmaking Trucker, lurking in the corner. Yes, hello.
Hello. Is your mic even on?
Yes, it's really late. Just deafen everyone, why don't you? So yes.
Wish someone had deafened me.
Yeah, he's definitely about. So yes, before we go any further, just a massive apologies for last week. It was just real life, really. Yeah.
The dog cost me £1,000.
Knew how to kick us. No, it went 1,000. It was like 950. At least make it £50 better.
We've still got one more appointment to go yet. So the dog's cost me over £1,000 bloody pounds.
But at least she's doing better. Stop being glass half empty. Who is going to literally murder live on YouTube if someone's not careful? You'll be put down. You'll be put down before the ruddy dog will.
Oh, please. What do I have to do? Tell me, what do I have to do?
So yes, so before the Drama King really kicks into motion, we shall go through the chat and we shall see who is joining us.
Fingernail in the piece. No, that's been there.
So the first one,
It's tasty as well.
in true fashion, was Mark Shellard.
Happy Christmas.
And literally, thank you, Mark. And then hi, Nat and Lewis.
Hi, whoever you are, because she's not said.
I said Mark Shellard.
Oh, I thought this was a separate comment.
No.
From someone different.
If you weren't outside puffing and damaging your lungs, you would have seen, wouldn't you?
Trying to get myself out of this thing a bit quicker.
And we've got Kaylin in saying, I can never seem to beat Mark, lol. No, you do have to be early.
You have to be premature.
Early. And then Kaylin again. Hi, Nat, Lewis, everyone in the land that is chat. Happy Friday, and I hope you all have a fun, relaxing weekend.
No, I'm going to stop the kids.
Yeah, me and Lewis will have probably a better weekend. I don't know if you just heard.
I'm hoping the kids will be asleep.
So I'm hoping Connor's not here wigging upstairs. We've actually got.
Shh, keep your voice down then.
Finally, after 6 weeks of battling, Connor and Paige are booked in for their COVID-19 vaccinations tomorrow. It's like, yes!
Yeah, who had to get it sorted though?
I did the majority of the work. Generally, I'm sure most people in chat will understand that have known us for a long time. I generally am the one to get things sorted. Hang on, bear with me, or die quietly. Anything that is home life based, what we generally do is that's my territory, so Lewis can focus on work. But very much, Lewis is known as the pit bull. So generally we say to everyone, and it's not so much a threat, it's more of a promise that if things don't go well, or if I'm not being heard or basically taken seriously, then the pit bull, aka Lewis, gets unleashed. So yeah. In the UK at the moment, 5 to 11-year-olds are only eligible for the vaccine on a special basis, whether they've got health conditions or they're living in a household with someone that's immunosuppressed. Now, I know Lewis hasn't made a secret of it. He's on immunosuppressant injections because of his hip condition.
It's not a hip condition.
Back condition.
It's not a back condition.
Go on,
It's an autoimmune condition, hence suppressants.
Well, yeah.
Immunosuppressant.
Because of his health condition, then, shall we say, because he's more at risk, Connor and Paige are eligible early to get the vaccine. Yeah. 6 bloody weeks we've been battling them. And yet, in true form, which annoys the bejeebers out of me, 6 weeks I've been at it, 1 phone call from Lewis, and it's got sorted in 2 days.
Yeah, but what did I say to him?
The fact that you said who's trying to kill me, which is not overly dramatic. But yeah, bloody typical. 1 phone call from him and it gets sorted.
Well, ask a woman to do a man's job.
So yes, we haven't quite told Connor and Paige that information yet. We don't.
I'm going to get told just before the injection.
Yeah, Connor. We think Connor will manage it okay because he's quite like Lewis. He has got an extraordinarily high pain threshold. It still makes me laugh. When he was in nursery, he actually broke both the lower bones in his arm, and it was whichever. He was still moving his hand for nursery. Didn't believe it was broken or anything. We only found out it was broken because I pushed for him to take him to A&E. Yeah, no crime, nothing. So we're not worried about Connor, but we've mentioned about having it done to Paige when it's come up in conversation, and literally tears streaming down her face. I don't want it. So I think Paige is going to be an interesting one.
You know what that's a sign of, don't you?
What's that?
Typical woman. Dramatises everything.
Katie, I give you full permission to batter him.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Mark saying hi to Kaylin. And Mark, you know me, anything to torment. Oh, yes. And we have got the lovely Spiddy joining us all the way from the upper north. Saying hello, ladies, gents, and Quano. I'm not seeing Quano lurking. Kaylin, suspenseful intro music. Thank you. And we have got Schumann Model Shop saying hello all. So good evening.
Evening, Shu.
That's...
Evening, Spiddy.
Now, which one? I didn't call him Kenny then. Schumann's not Kenny, is it?
No.
Help me out.
You've got his name on there.
No.
He's from HLI.
Yeah, Schumann goes by another one, doesn't he?
No, not that I know
of. My apologies, Schumann. I could have swore, is it Topple? I'm sure that's Schumann was book. Something else. My apologies, Schumann.
Book or top.
Right.
But that's for book.
Spiddy, popping in for a bit while I cook a late tea.
What you cooking?
I would say anything nice.
It's got to be better than her cooking.
And we have got the lovely Katie joining us, saying evening, everyone.
Happy Christmas. Shh.
Schumann, it happens that way, it is life. Oh, yes, the joys of it.
Mark.
Oh, God.
No, Mark. Schumann.
Oh, right. Is that what? Thank you, Kaylin. See, Kaylin comes to the rescue. Shane, good evening, Nat, Lewis, and everyone in chat. Hope you're all well. We're doing better, thank you, Shane, but I hope you're doing all right, because in all fairness, bless you, you've not had
I put my foot in it twice.
The best of weeks. Why am I not surprised?
I forgot.
So yes, I hope you're both you and Glennis are doing okay, Shane. Spiddy, did you just say if he wasn't outside with a puffin?
Outside puffing.
Outside
smoking.
Yeah.
We have e-cigarettes. They're healthier.
Shane got Frodo's bill through £1,420 and he didn't come home again. Oh, bless you. Monday had our little 19-year-old cat put to sleep. Bless you. I must admit, I'm not quite as confident with cats, but I have to say that seems a very good age for a cat.
What are you looking at me for?
Oh, I saw you shaking your head. It's like if you
No, I'm not shaking my head. Why would I be shaking my head?
I'm just as if you was like, what's she on about again?
I don't respond to them sort of things anymore because I don't think you even know what you're on about sometimes.
That's what makes me so different.
Pain in the arse.
Schumann, sorry to hear that, Shane.
Yeah, that's where I put my foot in it.
Shane, thanks Schumann's model shop. He was a big standard poodle of 10.5.
It's a good age for a doggy.
Oh, yes. I'm scared to think Brenna's almost halfway there.
She's 4.
She'll be 5 in September.
November.
September. 17th of September is Brenna's birthday.
September, November time.
And this is why I deal with the home stuff.
Do you?
Kaylin, we always got ice cream after getting injected. Made the whole process worth in the end, lol. My grandmother spoiled us. Yeah, we have said there's going to have to be some sort of treatage involved.
Model shop. It's a treat.
And what does Paige in particular do every time you mention about going to the model shop?
Yeah, but it's a treat.
For you?
Yeah. You never specified a treat for who.
You will get your models at your allocated dates. Birthday, Christmas and Telford.
You sound just like Paige, you do.
I wonder where Paige has got it from.
You just hate me.
Shane, no props, Lewis. They have a license to print money, don't they, mate?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, plus side. Got my car back today.
My car back?
Yeah. I got my car back and then I lost it.
Yes. The car that was in the accident has finally been repaired and is back on the driveway. It's like,
Let's just point something out.
God, go on.
The car she broke, which was a Peugeot, was originally my car.
Mm-hmm.
She took that off me and gave me a Peugeot 107. So
Yes.
I quite promptly traded that in for a Ford EcoSport. She's then gone and broke the Peugeot and decided to then take my EcoSport, which she smashed up.
Well, technically, I didn't smash it up because it's just scraped through getting repaired rather than written off. So I haven't smashed it up, have I?
Was it smashed up?
No, it had a few little...
You redesigned the whole of the passenger side. Well, you didn't, but...
I'm going to say technically I didn't. Mark saying hi to Katie. And we have got Eric in. Rascal's Hobbies saying, hey, Nat and Lewis. Good evening, Eric.
Do you remember Eric?
Well, yeah, because I know there's 2 Erics.
Happy Christmas, Eric.
Spiddy. Beef olives, Lewis. So I have to admit, I'm not a fan of olives.
I'm not an over fan of olives, but I'd certainly give it a bash.
Not sure what's accompanying them yet, but they're going to be another half hour.
It's probably just took her half hour to get down to that part of the chat.
No, I'm only 4 minutes behind.
Yeah. Oh, well done, you.
I thought I was getting a bit behind. And we have
You're
got
always behind.
the model officer himself.
Really,
We've got Mr. James Skiffin saying evening all.
Evening, James, on
Evening,
Facebook.
sir.
He's on Facebook.
He is.
Yeah.
And it actually pops up.
Also, talking about James, we have something to mention.
Are we doing that now?
You can do while he's about, because then he knows that we've mentioned it.
Right. We will play a short video.
Oh.
And then we shall go into it.
Getting treated, look. We got an extra video.
Yeah, let's get rid of James' comment in the nicest possible way.
The picture.
I don't know why I don't quite know what's happened, but it doesn't quite fit the screen. That end bit is just a bit of a square. So yes, it's that time of year again. Knocking the table.
What time of year is that?
It is literally this time next week for the UK builders. There will be 48. Oh, I say
not UK. It's worldwide.
UK time. There'll be 48 minutes in. Stop jumping the gun.
Well, if you actually say things clearly.
Because what James is doing this year is, I can't decide if it's a kind idea or probably the most exploding idea he's had. But basically, what he's doing is instead
48-hour build.
Instead of the different time zones, in essence, fitting into hours, he is doing it so everyone works around time zones. So I hope James doesn't mind me saying he's actually becoming an honorary Aussie for the 48-hour build. There's, because of obviously the massive time difference, it'll be first thing in the morning for us. So they will do their 48 hours from their Friday at 8 p.m. Same with the Dutch, the UK, the Americans and Canadians.
I've got a question for James.
Go on.
If he's doing it with the Australians down under, is he building it upside down to fit in?
Very much so. If we see him during the 48 hours, I'll speak to him and I'll say, "Good day, mate."
You're an idiot. I think if we speak to James while he's building it and this and the other, it would be on his head. You know?
Yes,
Australia. Like, upside down
I
under.
guess I get it.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because you need a bit of clarity on simple things. Not just simple
yes,
things.
as you saw from the video, it is going to be a jam-packed 48 hours. There is a video on my channel with just goes into a bit more detail about the build, who it's supporting.
Who is it supporting?
Models for Heroes.
What is Models for Heroes?
A charity that supports veterans from both military and the emergency services. Go back to sleep.
I'm trying to
Well, then speak.
You're the host. You know, I'm trying
to
question you so you got a bit more.
Excuse our domestic. Whose name is now also on the logo as a joint co-host?
Who's the host?
Speak.
Who's the host? You just called me a co-host, so who's the host?
You're a host with me.
I'm your co-host.
Spit your words out. Haha. So yes, on my channel there is a video, 48-hour build. In the description in that video there are links to the Model Officers Mess Facebook page, which is where you may post your entry pictures for it, and it also goes through all the rules, so to speak. The only general rule he has is it has to be a 1/48 scale model and not clipped together.
And unstarted.
And
not pre-painted.
Well, that basically means not started.
No, but you get pre-painted kits. Meng Toon tanks. Snap kits. The Airfix. The Revell one. Yeah? Do you want me to continue?
Yes, he only has a few rules.
All his rules are on his Facebook page.
So please head along. There are some membership questions. I know
I've got a quick thing. I've just been looking through chat, and I just need to jump to Schumann's Model Shop comment. He says, "Sounds like fun and a good cause. Too bad I don't have Facebook, but I'll donate just the same." Thank you very much for donating, but it's not just on Facebook. James does have a Facebook page, which is called the Model Officer's Mess. He also has a YouTube channel called the Model Officer's Mess.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these things will be streamed on YouTube as well. So certainly worth going and subscribing and liking and everything else you do with YouTube.
All that jazz.
Yeah. So yeah, you can certainly still get involved via the YouTube channel, because I believe he has got a live stream running for the whole 48 hours, which will be broken up into different countries, basically. So all the way through each day, the 48 hours, you will be able to see on the Model Officers Mess YouTube channel a live stream from somewhere, whether that be Australia, Canada, America, Pacific Standard and Central Pacific
No, because the Americans are, in essence, it's one. Quote me if I'm wrong, James. I'm pretty sure the Americans, in essence, are 1 4-hour slot.
Yeah, but it's over 2 different time zones. So that's what I was trying to get at. I was trying to remember the time zones. So what have I done? Australia, Canada, America, Dutch. Where's Dutch? Dutch is a language. Is it Holland?
I don't know.
Is it Holland?
I think so.
And us here in the UK. So yeah. Oh, Jack, what did you just put there?
Eastern and Central each have a 4-hour slot.
There you go. Told you.
See, I knew you'd come in handy tonight, James.
Just go back onto his last one.
Yeah. Live streamed on YouTube Model Officer, Twitch under sprue_box, and Facebook Model Officer's Mess, which I have posted the link for the Model Officer's Mess in the chat. But yes, as I was saying, if you go on to my video that I have done doing order promoting, there is a link to the Model Officer's Mess. There is also a link for the Models for Heroes website for anyone that wants to get some more information about the amazing charity. And there is also a link to the Just Giving page that James has set up for all the donations.
Should we go back to where you was on the chat now?
Yes. There's Jane. Oh, sorry, Shane. Shane, afraid not, Nat. I'm waiting for an ambulance, non-emergency, as Glynis is not too good. Nothing life-threatening, but she needs specialist care for a while. Oh, I am sorry to hear that, Shane. Sending our thoughts and prayers. Keep smiling, Glynis.
Yes, and that's echoed on my part as well, buddy.
You know where we are if you just need someone to have a chat with, Shane. My Facebook Messenger is always open.
Literally, it's always open.
Mm-hmm.
She's never off it.
Kaylin, LOL, Paige would argue that's not a treat.
I mean, no one said it's a treat for her.
Who's one getting... I was saying that, though, actually. You know what? I had to laugh. Because when someone had his COVID vaccines, it more or less cost us a model of vaccine. Didn't it? My big child.
Because I refused to have it. I'm scared of needles.
I literally had to bribe him with model kits. So that's what? 3, 4?
Which you've only received one.
There's no IOUs. James, you getting me a Model 2, Lewis Williamson?
Yeah, it's going to be a paper variety, mate.
You should have known that one would have been coming, James.
Literally on the drive, yes, literally.
Thank you, James.
We now have 2 cars again, which we own both of them.
We do indeedy.
I do miss the rental car though. 2.5 litre automatic.
I don't miss a fuel bill with it.
Never had to fill it up.
No, you didn't, did you?
No.
So Kaylin, Lewis, I got my 1350 of Trumpeter HMS hood. I can't wait to get wooden decks for it. They are on order but won't be here till April, and I'll be ordering the PE and resin parts tomorrow.
Time out, Kaylin.
Please stop your drooling.
I'll just put him in time out.
Don't be nasty.
Be nasty. Did you read that message?
I did.
You're telling me not to be nasty.
Mm-hmm. Be nice.
I did actually get an early Christmas present, actually, Kaylin.
Are you going to share with the group?
Yeah. I got the 1400 Queen Mary 2 from Rebel.
Do we not have to mention a model that quite literally makes both our bloods boil? After all that headache and stress.
I quite enjoyed it. Was it giving you a headache and stressful?
Because of the company basically questioning why they're even still running. They still haven't got it sorted.
No, but I've sorted it from somewhere else.
So yes, normally I wouldn't do this, but since Lucy brought it up,
you're not going to do it.
It's just been an absolute pain into it. Let's just say, if anyone wants to know privately, I messed with a certain company that literally we will not touch again, if it is the last model company.
Well, in all fairness, it was missing some photo etch parts. So I phoned the company up, and after like 2 weeks of trying to get hold of them and getting hold of them and emails and this, that, and the other, and them telling me they will guarantee to ring me back and not happening, this, that, and the other. In the end, they turned and said, return it for a full refund. We sent you an email with the returns label. They sent me an email. They never attached the returns label. But that being said, it technically wasn't their fault. It was missing the photo etch. The box was sealed. So it was sealed from Revell with the Revell little circle sticker tab things on the side. So it had been missed out in production. But yeah, they wanted me to take a photo of it. And my response was, how can I take a photo of something that's not there? What do you want me to take a picture of? Thin air?
It was just more just a lack of helpfulness. I appreciate it weren't their fault, but they could have quite easily redeemed themselves. But
not to worry.
Moving on. Kaylin, hiya James. I'll email you right now about the Gecko ambulance. I definitely want it, but may order 2 if it doesn't affect shipping too much.
So James has also got a shop on what?
Pass me the coaster behind your laptop. Come on, stop. Keep talking.
Ow.
I'll get you working tonight.
James has got an online shop called the Sprue Box, and if you spend over £40, there is a little red banner at the top of the website with a code that if you spend over £40, put that code in.
UK.
And UK, if you're living in the UK only, you get free shipping. Don't do what I did and completely missed the bright red banner at the top of the website.
Yeah.
When I had, but never mind. I mean, in all fairness, he did offer to refund the shipping, and it's like, well, James is the sort of person that he will help anyone out.
Oh, yes.
And doesn't ask for anything in return. So, you know what? The help he's given me and provided, well, not just me, but Nat as well, helped us. And even to the point with the kids, everything like that, it was only like £6 or something, weren't it? So, you know, but yes, there is a red banner at the top of the web page.
So yes, I don't miss it. Bear me 1 second. You know what?
What are you doing?
Just to make sure, like I can't imagine anybody else actually missing it. 1 second.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna say. I very much doubt. Apologies to anyone. I very much doubt I'm actually gonna get my donut done. So yes, so this is the Sprue Box website. This is literally the banner that Lewis missed. Isn't it, my darling?
I was too interested in getting the photo etch.
So yes, so like I said, it is UK postage, as it does say at the top. So yes, so this is the code that you need to put to get your free postage. So yes, don't do a Lewis and miss it. And James, copyright, lol, thank you. You are more than welcome, James.
Copyright?
Although I won't actually be saying that as we get through the 48-hour build, I will probably be cursing you. Just to be
What
funny.
are you building?
A British Centurion tank, I think, is it? Is it a tank or is it a... I don't know, a box is upstairs.
You just hate it when your co-host is really unhelpful.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a Centurion tank.
Thank you.
Who's it by?
I know it's British. Don't ask me that much. I saw it. It looked doable for me, so I bought it, and it was British. Yeah,
let's just recap. You see it, You didn't think you still don't think it's doable for you, but I think it is. The only reason that you decided to do that one was because it was British.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Simple as that. Yes, and what are you building?
That's a secret. I'm not giving anything away on that one.
I did tell you. All I will say is I did tell you not to do another 148 plane. But yet again, you won't be told.
This is the super fortune. Don't tell him.
I didn't tell him what it was.
Don't tell him. Don't give him clues.
Probably guess it's probably a Lancaster or something. Do a nicer version.
Yeah, but Trumpeter's got a nice U-boat.
Right, we're getting behind with chat.
Chop chop then.
Schumann's Model Shop. Sounds like... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sounds like fun and a good cause. Kaylin, this time next week, Nat will be 20 years old. Oh, thank you, Kaylin. I wish I was.
You missed the off the end. Old
So, yes, I will
She looks
say...
about 60.
I know James hasn't been let to live it down, but I will say, I don't know if he watches, but Luke at Black Rifle Models, someone promised me a happy birthday song when we was planning it last year. It's safe to say, I haven't forgotten, Luke.
She's like an elephant.
Never forget. I remember all your imperfections. And James, yeah, you're right, Nat.
My imperfection? I weren't referring to your brain capacity for an elephant. Oh, shut up. It's in the size of your trunk. Look at it.
Compared to your hooter, nothing on mine.
Really?
Spiddy.
You blow your nose and Texas gets wiped off the map.
Spiddy, hi Mark and anyone I've missed. I'm nipping in and out, roasting batches of coffee while tea's cooking.
Coffee.
James, yes, the whole bench is on the roof.
How'd you stick it? Was it super glue or did you nail it?
James, Nat, he's the coffee boy. I presume he's the coffee boy.
Who's the coffee boy?
I presume you, but this is what happens when we get so far behind.
Yeah, I'll be the coffee boy. Don't mind. Young enough to be called a boy.
And we have got Eric number 2. We've got Twisted Veil Hobbies saying, evening everyone. Hi host and co-host.
Who's who? Evening, Eric.
So yes, and I hope you're doing all right as well, Eric, because I know you've had a few health issues, bless you. Yes, I hope you're doing okay. Spiddy, tomb tanks aren't pre-painted though. Smiley face.
No, but they are snapped together. I've been waiting for that one.
So all this time, that's what you've been thinking of, something to throw back in essence.
No, it come to me straight away.
Mm-hmm. And that was the link for the model officer's mess.
That's the Facebook group.
Yes.
You put the YouTube channel on. No.
No. Get busy, please.
Sign up for this, you know.
Schumann, well, you're not building tonight, so you need to have some purpose.
Because I've had no sleep since 10 o'clock last night.
That's fine. Fine, you're not building, but still keep you busy. Schumann's Model Shop. I'll do that, Lewis.
You're welcome.
Shane saying hi to Twisted Rail Hobbies. Hope you're okay now, mate. And James, live streamed on YouTube Model Officer, the Twitch and Facebook. Schumann, 4 different time zones. I presume that's for America. And James, Eastern and Central each have a 4-hour slot. Yeah, because what we're going to do is starting off with the Australians, which then should lead to the Dutch. They have. Now, this is the bit we're not 100% sure on, because in essence, the Dutch and the UK, because of our time zones, there is going to be a little bit of overlapping. So I'm not quite sure. I know James, bless him, is working out the, in essence, rota, shall we say. But every 4 hours, it'll go, like I say, Australian, Dutch, UK, America, Canada. Oh, Eastern and Central, sorry. So throughout the 48 hours, it will change every 4 hours. James, thanks, guys. Twisted Rail Hobby, doing okay, Shane, thanks. Shane, thanks, Nat. You are more than welcome. Kaylin, very nice, Lewis. For QM2 will be a nice build.
I'm hoping so when I get the replacement photo etch parts. I'll tell you who actually I got the inspiration from. It was from Rascal Hobbies, Eric, and Bookman's Model Mania book top.
Right, go on.
They're doing a buddy build on it between themselves, and it's looking nice. Eric at Rascal's Hobbies, you need to light it.
In other words, you can see roughly how it's done, so you can have a go yourself.
Yeah, I think Book's lighting his, so I can see that. But plus, I have a rough idea of how to do it. But it's just you're putting all that effort in. Light it. He's even got little. It's got like supports in the actual hull, because it's a 2-part hull, and he's cut the notches out for the lighting kit to go through it already, and then he's like, I don't think I'm gonna light it. No, light it. And if you need someone to switch the lights on because you might forget, pay for my airfare and I will come over there personally and switch it on for you.
One-way ticket, though, please, Eric.
Yeah, one-way ticket, please. Please, one-way ticket. Just for me.
Eric, Twisted Rail, literally can't literally say literally.
Literally, why?
WGM, yep, that's cool. I will reserve them now for you. Oh, white glove models, yep, that's cool. I will reserve them now for you. James is laughing. Mark Shillard, the empty space where the parts would have been. Oh, laughing face with a camera.
Which would be good, but there weren't even a bag in there. Like photo etch, when it comes in these, it's a platinum edition one from Revell, and they just come in the box like the rest of the sprues. They're in the separate packets and whatnot.
Yes, but the whole thing was
there's nothing. It's like, what do you want me to take a picture of? There's no there to take a picture of.
Can you please send it on Facebook? It's probably Steve. Julian, we are honoured. Julian Davies is joining us, saying hi, chaps and chapettes. I will add. Thank you very much, Julian. I hope you are doing very well. James, oh wow, I have been so pimped. Need to lay down.
I'll pimp you out all day long, mate.
I do it in a nice way.
Not that sort of pimping, is
it? Mark Shellard should have gone to Specsaver, Lewis.
Confused.
And we have got Lewis on the case. Hopefully, we've got a Facebook user saying hello.
David Scott.
Evening, Scotty. So yes, so just a reminder, anyone on Facebook, pretty please allow StreamYard to display your name and everything, just so we know who you are.
That's if you want to allow StreamYard to display your name.
Or at a minimum, Ben, put hello from whoever. Not literally from whoever before you even go there. James Skiffins. Even I'll agree being mean. A 148 paper model, Lewis.
Is that for James? James wants 148 battleship.
That's what James reckons you should do.
Yeah, I'd do that. What, do you want meteorite or?
Twisted Rail Eric. Mark, the empty space. You mean the space in Lewis's head? Harsh. Oh, that's fine. We're right now. Violet. We've got Cassandra in saying hello all. Maybe.
Is it Cassandra or Cassandra?
I don't know, because obviously only Cassandra.
You just sound really posh when you say Cassandra.
Because when
you sound like Hermione off.
Cassie is in.
You sound like Hermione off Harry Potter.
I took that compliment.
Leviosa.
But no, it's...
You don't look like her by any stretch of the imagination. It doesn't matter how much you squint your eyes, you'll never look as pretty as her.
I mean this in the nicest possible way, Cassie. But it's, to me, I always think of Only Fools and Horses. That's Cassandra.
They are American. They probably don't know who.
I know, but UK viewers will. And it's like, she's always Cassandra. So it's like, is it Cassandra? Or is it Cassandra? So I tell you what.
Depending on whether you're north or south.
Evening, Cassie. Hello all. Maybe Eric will behave now that I'm here. I'm sure he
there's
will.
a first for everything.
Oh, thank you, Spiddy. Of course he is. You pillock.
Yeah, I
the
agree
Dutch
with
Netherlands. Thank you, Spiddy. Netherlands is plus 1 hour. How could I flipping forget that? Mark Shellard, you said it, mind. I presume that's in Eric's comment. And that is Lewis sharing the link for the Model Officers Mess YouTube. Yeah, and Spiddy, it's going back to when Netherlands is plus 1 hour. Yeah, because what James was also talking about doing was, because in the UK, which is still very old-fashioned, we still have the clocks going backwards and forwards like we did in the war.
They have it in America as well.
Yeah, but in essence, we did it for the war, so it's very old-fashioned. It doesn't need to do it anymore. But yeah, regardless.
During the war.
So in essence, we lose an hour, so it drops down to 47. So there was mention of it being extended, but again, I shall wait to hear for definite from the captain himself, from our commanding officer for the event. No, it's not you. Eric Twisted Rail, behave. Me, literally never happen. And Cass, one can wish for miracles. And hi, Mark.
Failing miracles, a good right hook normally works.
There we are. Scotty saying hello. Thank you.
Hello.
Shane to Cass, he'll never behave. I can sort of believe that one. Oh, I don't know. It's Poor Eric, he's been bachelored for too long, so I think Cass just needs to definitely get that woman's touch with him and actually put him back where he needs to be. Kaylin, Spruebox has the Trumpeter 1-200 USS Missouri available, which is hard to find available here in the States at the moment. Just putting that out there, LOL. That's the one you've got, isn't it?
Yep. With the photo etch detail set.
Yes,
By MK1 models.
That is upstairs in the wardrobe at the moment, just literally for him to get some space, because it's going to be a monster, no doubt.
Not as bad as you. Oh.
Kaylin going thanks to James. Eric Twisted Rail. What, Shane? No faith? I'm an angel.
Then that halo needs to be around your ankles, buddy.
Well, I think Cass has got it quite right. We all see those horns holding up that halo, love. Cass has got him sussed.
You see.
Oh God! Right, brace yourselves. Go on. What's your analogy?
You could have like really finished him off there. She could have said, "Yep, the only reason your halo's still above you is because I'm holding it up."
Oh.
Meaning she's in charge.
I know she is. That's quite nice, actually, coming from you.
It would be for her, but not for Eric. I need to go kick a cat or something.
Yeah, Scotty, hi all. Been a while. Good to be back. Good to have you back.
Welcome back.
Julian, long time no chat. Nat and Lewis.
Certainly is. Where you been?
He's been hiding. Can't imagine why. Although I have to admit,
she's scary, but I'm the one that has to sleep next to her every day.
I say hiding
every weekend.
I have still been seeing all of Julian's amazing Warhammer build. He's very much
better than you. Oh, I'm not meant to say that.
No. I'm not going to question that one. It's just a fact. I still remember Julian was very much, because he saw me doing the Warhammer, and he was interested. And Julian was always adamant he was not going to fall down the Warhammer rabbit hole. I think he literally did. I don't even think he finished his first model, and he's well and truly fallen down it with no coming back up to the surface. Now he does some amazing Warhammer builds.
Yeah, I just don't like the spider-looking ones.
And we've got Jay's channel joining us, saying good evening all. Hope everyone is okay and well.
Evening, Jay.
Yes, I will get caught up.
No, she won't. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep the chat going.
Jay is doing the Hachette Disney Dollhouse, which I have to admit I am enjoying. Yes, so please keep that one coming, Jay. And Scotty, I'm on YouTube now. Welcome to the upgrade.
Welcome to YouTube.
Shane, Cass knows you too well, Eric. LOL. Oh, yes. Cass, lol. My name is pronounced Cassandra? Cassandra?
That's how you said it. Posh way.
I do. I think Karen will make me laugh. Sorry, I've just seen the next comment. Kaylin, that's because Nat is posh. She's royalty, you know, being from the north.
Royalty being from the north?
In
really?
Fairness,
they class royalty as the ones that stood on a street corner.
I have to admit, generally, the closer you are to London, the posher you are. You know, I'm far from posh. Originally, I'm a Yorkshire lass, so yeah, nothing posh about me. Julian, Are you doing a pole dance during the 48-hour build nap? Fortunately for everyone, there will be no pole. There are no pole videos. And plus, as well, I'm actually out of action because of the accident I was in. I'm still having serious issues with my back.
The mouth's fine though.
Yes, nothing wrong with that, of course.
She keeps talking.
So spoke with the physio, and in all honesty, we're just gonna wait and see how it goes. Get some strength back into my back, and then fingers crossed, we'll be back. I'm back on the pole, getting my fitness. James, feel it. Maybe beer o'clock. Still editing video links, etc. Oh dear.
Beer o'clock.
James, UK will have that extra hour back. The Dutch will finish first. So yeah.
That's brilliant. That's good. What I've got planned, I'm going to need all the hours I can get.
Yes. Well, in all fairness, we could do with all the extra help anyway, because we're sort of skiving for a few hours. Yes, unfortunately, we've got family commitments over the weekend, so we're doing.
Hang on. Can you repeat that?
We have got family commitments.
No, a bit just before that bit.
Remind me.
You said, unfortunately.
Well.
Let's just bear in mind, it's my family as well.
I'm still toying with the idea of taking a model, so we can sit at the end of a table. So while we're eating,
I'm doing it.
We'll eat, and then while they're socialising, we'll sit at the other end of a table building.
I'm doing it.
Mum's going to murder you.
I don't give a monkeys.
So yes,
take the kids away in the truck with me. So why not just swap the kids out?
So we're starting it as normal. So we're doing Friday to the Saturday, but then we're away Saturday night to Sunday morning. But literally, we're leaving early Sunday to get back and hopefully get some more done to finish Sunday night. It's going to be interesting. Kaylin, speaking of angels, where's the infamous Dan? So you have to admit, I'm not sure. Dan's gone quiet. I think Dan's got some things he's sorted into, Lewis.
I think so.
Yes, I'm sure it won't be too long before we see that name again in chat. Down the Warhammer rabbit hole. You're beyond down, Julian. You, like I say, you are down where there's no hope in hell of you getting back up again. Spiddy, I want to point out that it's Friday night and I'm drinking a coffee because I have no alcohol until my shopping delivery tomorrow.
You know, it's Friday night and I always drink coffee.
Oh, so that sounds quite a normal night for us, doesn't it?
I'm basically teetotal. Last time I had a drink was New Year's Eve, midnight New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and that was just one of your
whiskey.
Little whiskey, weren't it?
Yeah.
So,
I keep thinking I can hear one of the kids, but it might be someone just screaming outside.
Probably. Eric, I have enough trouble with gravity as it is, Lewis, and yes, I know who's in charge. It's not you, Eric.
I can sympathise with the trouble with gravity. Things just head south, don't they now? I know, I'll wait out here.
Scotty, Julian, I presume
WD.
What?
WD-40.
Is it? Julian, are you sure? WD-40 is awesome. He pretty impressive collection.
Oh, probably not. I don't know.
Thank you.
All right. WK. Google.
Go on and Google. Schumann Bummer.
That's about your accident.
Yeah.
It's my car.
Julian, sorry to hear that, lass. I said, at least in all fairness, it's because it wasn't my doing. At least we're not suffering too much, are we?
The
Insurance.
important thing was no one died. That's the important thing. Cars can be replaced.
I don't know. Twisted Eric, Lewis could cover you in pole dancing, Nat.
Huh?
No worries, you could take my pole place for a few weeks.
I'll do it as a spectator. Some of them lasses in that group are fit. They are.
Mark Shellard, just let them think they are in charge, but we know different, Eric and Lewis. Kaylin, Eric, I'd pay to see that, LOL.
You want to see my arse split between a pole?
Human, I'd pay not to see. Cass, Lewis and a pole. Not sure I'd want to see that one. I can just imagine it. Yeah, Mark, but I value my life. Julian, lol. Spiddy. Friday and Sat are I can have a drink night as I'm not having to get up and drive. In all fairness, I don't blame you. In all fairness. Yeah. Scotty, thank you very much. Warhammer 40k is awesome. I thought it was, but you threw me with a WK at the beginning. Oh, and we have got the one and only Kenny joining us from Hobby Link International, saying hello, Nat and Lewis and everyone in chat. So good evening, Kenny.
Evening, Kenny. Happy Christmas.
And James, Jesus, Lewis and a phone pole dancing. My eyes.
It's not a thong, it's a mankini. It helps slide down.
In all fairness, that's why I literally wear as little as I'm comfortable wearing, just for extra grippage. And that can land so much better in my head.
She's getting used to climbing up onto that broomstick.
Kaylin, to my wife is definitely in charge. She has my balls in a vice and only lets them out when I don't buy models. I like the sound of your Melissa, Kayla.
Yeah, and Kaylin has actually said that he's not buying any more models for the rest of the year until Sprue Brothers have their sale on Black Friday. But he has just made a revelation that he has just bought the Trumpeter HMS Hood in 1/350 scale. So he's just failed at that. And I am pretty sure there's quite a few of us that took that bet on the Discord at HLI.
Bet?
Yeah. That he wouldn't be able to go the rest of the year without buying a model.
No, I quite happily had a stake in that bet because I would have quite easily said, yeah, he'll be buying before it.
I'll put all my savings.
Julian. Oh, sorry, guys. Julian, drop pod and reactor on the bench. James saying evening to Kenny. Scotty, budgie smugglers, more like Lewis, LOL.
Yeah, there's one good thing about budgie smugglers. Make you more endowed. Make you look bigger than what
I
you
guess I
actually
know what you meant.
are. Yeah, I was just making sure. You know, I need all the help I can get. Yeah. I know.
Kenny, interesting walking into this conversation. You generally get used to it when you come into our streams. You never actually know what you're walking into.
I certainly didn't when I met her.
Oh, and here comes Kaylin. Except I'm allowed to buy the Bismarck 1/350 scale and order PE and the add-ons, she said. Plus, the hood was my birthday present, so I had permission.
There was no disclaimer when you mentioned it.
I loved how quickly that backtrack came in. And Kenny saying hi to James. And Scotty. And a pair of socks.
Yeah, socks are always good.
James. Budgies. Lewis ain't no smuggler. I don't quite know how to understand that one.
Confused.com.
This is for a woman. I'm hoping you can.
No.
Well, to me, Budgies, Lewis ain't no smuggler, so it's like, does that mean that it's not enough to fill a pair of...
I know I'm
Budgie
not.
smuggler?
I know I'm not. I stand next to blokes in the toilets. I know that I have nothing to
And you
shout
shower
about.
next to him.
There's normally a wall between us. You do know these truck stops aren't like prison, you know. If you don't drop the bar of soap, there's a lock on the door.
I didn't know if it was just like a curtain between you.
No.
I can't say I've ever been into a trucker shower, and from what I've heard, I don't think I want to.
Well, if you went into a trucker shower, wouldn't be there just to wash the back.
Oh, God. Kaylin, lol. Oh, God, what have we started? All I've got images now of budgie smugglers and God knows what else. Julian, there's no aftermarket available in the budgie smuggler department.
Yeah, but if you stuck photo etch down there, it would chafe a bit, though, wouldn't it? You know, gee.
We've done it again. It's officially going downhill.
Literally.
Scotty, to help with the enhancement, Lewis.
Yeah,
Scotty just went.
For that, it would be like, you know, them chicken fillets women put in the bras and whatnot.
Don't look at me when
I'd
you
need
say
like
that.
a 6-pack of that.
James, lol. Thought I've seen at the services you that bloke hanging about.
Yes. Yeah.
Moving
In
on.
all fairness, we went shopping today. We had to go to Boston, which is down the road, to pick the car up. I come out of a shop. Nat stood on the corner. She said, "I'm just trying to drum up some business for you." I said, "What are you on about business?" She said, "I'm stood on the street corner." I said, "You've literally just called yourself a prostitute."
I hate you.
You're trying to drum up some business, stood on a street corner. So you're calling yourself a prostitute?
I was stood in the sunshine. It was warmer.
But that's not what you said. You said,
I know that's not what I said.
"I'm trying to drum up some business. I'm stood on the street corner." You do know them sort of things in Boston. They don't deal with cash. It's like 2 for 1 on HIV or AIDS.
Oh dear.
Bit of gonorrhea.
Boston's had place for a crisp packet is probably an upgrade for protection. Moving on.
That's if they can afford a crisp packet. It'd be like Asda or Tesco own crisp packet. There's no Walkers there, you know.
Mark Shellard. Well, that's an image I would never forget. Kaylin. We need pics, Lewis.
What, the chafing from the photo etch?
I'm wondering.
You want me to send you a picture of my weapon cut up with photo etch?
What have we started?
Red Raw.
James, when you collecting copper nuts? Love you really. Kenny, Nat, a lady of the night. Shame, shame. Lol.
Lady of the Night. You see, when you embarrass Nat, she's got her own red light.
Excuse me.
Ow! You have! You go bright red when you get embarrassed.
At the point. Schumann and Lewis.
She's like a walking red light
And
district.
Lewis is now a dead man.
Yep.
They don't call Scotty. They don't call Nat for Friday Gem for nothing, you know. Thank you.
She needs to try and go up market somewhere so she had a gem in her name.
Kaylin, evidence of Nat drumming up business. Was she wearing heels? No.
No, she was wearing a pair of FMBs.
No, I was not.
Yeah, you was.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you was.
James, Kenny,
They were knee high.
Lady of the night. Don't let her out at night, Kenny.
She's not fussed what time of day it is.
Because after all this talking, I haven't actually got.
She's not even prepared, look.
And apologies, everyone, because Lewis isn't building, I haven't actually got anything to put. I can't even put Lewis on the screen to divert you. So just bear with me a moment.
I think I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to like get up to 1,000 subscribers so you can put that super chat so people can pay for like extras, aren't you? That's why you stood on the street corner, isn't it?
You are.
I see Greg today as well.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I see Greg. So, for those of you who don't know, my YouTube picture, it's of a dinosaur, a yellow dinosaur. Now, this dinosaur was from one of the kids' paddling pools that burst. And
it struggled. The winter and the rats had it. He basically went flat and the rats had him. So go on anyway.
Yeah. So Greg was one of these accessories to this paddling pool. And he had a pink ring that you had to chuck your balls through. Kids paddling pool. He was holding a pink ring. Literally. Anyway. So I took a picture. I mean, Greg had been everywhere. Literally everywhere. Been in the bath with Nat. No, don't. Just
point it. I'm going to get another drink.
Just.
I know you've not brushed your hair, but still, my darling. Lean over.
Anyway, so this dinosaur, I called him Greg. And he burst. He went flat. He died. So we had a little funeral and buried him in the bottom of the skip. Anyway, we went, like I say, we went to Boston and we had a bit of a walk around the town and whatnot. Went into a department store. Right.
Excuse the noise. That does not sound.
We have a B-day in the kitchen.
No, we don't. Sorry.
She's having a little tiddle in the sink.
It's the water thing out the fridge.
That's what she said. Anyway, there was this like these blow up things that had weights in the bottom, and I couldn't. There was one blown up, and it was of a yellow dinosaur. I'm like, it's Greg! I found Greg. It's Greg, and I was trying to find him wherever I could, see how much he was. Of couldn't find him. So I picked him up by the arm and we went for a little walk to the cashier. He says, "Can you tell me how much Greg is, please?" So the young lass behind the counter, we had a wander around the shop and a little chat and chinwag and whatnot. And she said, "They're £8." They showed me the box. And on the box, there was a picture of a boy punching Greg. I said, "What's he doing punching him on the nose?" You know, that's like abuse. She's popping pills now. Yeah. Anyway, £8 for Greg. I left him. A bit too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Greg the dinosaur. I found Greg. I want Greg.
May he decompose in peace.
I want Greg back. I miss him.
Let me turn that off.
You got some comments to go through.
Yeah.
You can turn the screen back now.
James, or throw water on her. Julian, this is a craft show. Usually it is. But admittedly, because chat has been so lively tonight, we've just got so busy with chat, haven't we, tonight? Yeah. And I'm not ignoring.
It's not as such just a craft show. It's a bring the communities together and give everyone a bit of limelight, shine the limelight on people.
Spiddy, Lady of the Day Nat, that's good. It's only the shonky looking ones that go out at night because it's harder to see them.
She ought to stick to the night time.
James, I'm pissing myself. This story is so good for radio. Just remind me, radio, when we go off live.
Radio.
Julian, a dinosaur with a pink ring.
Yeah. It was holding a pink ring that you had to chuck your balls through.
Pink hoop. What do you mean?
It had a nasty crack in one end of it.
Not helping.
It didn't touch the other side.
Still not helping.
What do you want me to say?
Pass. Spiddy, is that
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, James, lol. C in the loo.
P in the loo.
Spiddy, is that Nat having a big wee? No, we've got one of them fridges and it's got the water dispenser on the front. And I was topping up, making myself another orange juice.
Can I just say, if you actually heard her having a wee, it'd be like someone had turned a tap on full blast. It wasn't powerful enough.
Kaylin, poor Greg. Now that was a sad tale.
I know. I miss Greg.
Schumann, that made me cry.
It did me. I want Greg back.
Kaylin, best Friday hangout on the internet. I'm lost without the Friday jam. Thank you, Kaylin. Julian, needs more cream on its pink ring.
Yeah. It's had a sharp edge as well. I think it bit.
Scotty, oh God, thinking moving on. Scotty got this mental image of Lewis and his budgie smugglers chucking balls through a pink ring.
Wow.
Right. That is the group ready.
I can't see Facebook chat either. Oh, I might be able to.
So we shall now head over to the group and we shall see what has been posted. So there we are. So welcome to the Dexterous Crafters Facebook group. And this is I imagine this is where we left it a couple of weeks ago at 21:54. So yes, I imagine this will be it. So just to recap, this is Jackie. So this was a bit more done on her Friday gem that she is doing for her sister-in-law as a birthday present. It's looking very nice, but it's all that white. Wow.
Kaylin has just said he did break his model buying rule by getting the gecko ambulances, but I told her I was getting them before she made the rule.
No, you're broken by getting the hood.
This is Jay. As some of you know, I'm moving hopefully soon. I'm going through some old boxes I had. I came across this wooden puzzle I completely forgot about. Be nice to see it displayed again. Oh, look at that. Wow. See, I have to admit, I would like to give the wooden puzzles a go at some point. So now Chris at Gross Models, he's done a few and they look amazing. But I don't know. Maybe one day get all my work in progresses done. And we'll see.
She won't be building one then.
Probably not. Oh, that looks nice.
I like them old cameras.
Looks funky, doesn't it?
Looks old.
Does look nice, Jay.
Kaylin's just saying that's really cool, Jay. Schumann says he has more loopholes than the IRS.
I think
Kaylin saying he was allowed to
buy the gecko ambulances.
Uh-huh. And this is Eric, which is Eric Rascal.
Rascal's Hobbies.
Yes, I know. And this is his YouTube link for Model Mayhem number 26 for his Panzer 6.
I can't see it. What?
IV.
IV4.
Thank you. Panzer 4 tank build.
IV. Yeah, really good shows they are. Really well worth popping in, getting in with the chat and everything. It's hilarious. And he actually does more than what Nat's done tonight. He actually does do some modelling as well. He tries sticking the sprocket wheel on the inside.
Mm-hmm. And this is Kaylin sharing a link. Build the Agora Models FDNY Fire Truck Ladder 9 Part 5.
Yeah, this thing's going to be massive. It's 1/12 scale.
Oh my God.
I like the American fire trucks.
You like everything American vehicle-wise.
I like everything American. The women are hot and all.
This is...
Did I say that out loud? Sorry.
This is me sharing a link for Connor as he continued his mask creation. Was this the one that didn't quite go to plan?
No, I was laughing at I've got Facebook open on Nat's phone, and it auto generates the comments.
Subtitles.
Yeah, subtitles.
And it's just said that I've just said the women are off to normal.
Okay. So so this is part 2 of Connor's mask. Just a little something he's been enjoying, isn't it?
Yeah, he got a treat. He was allowed to spend a bit of money at Hobbycraft because him and Paige had done something really good or been really good at school and whatnot, good achievements and everything. So we like to reward them for good work. Paige decided to get a puppet, and Connor decided to get a mask, gems, and felt tips, which I think was pretty good.
Sensible for Connor.
You know, I mean, he has difficulties with autism and ADHD, and to actually think that this is something he wants to do
and picked out what he wants to put on it. I thought that was quite an achievement, to be honest.
Oh, yes. And it wasn't anything tornado related either.
Yeah. I have just been corrected. Kaylin says he wishes it was 1/12 scale. It's much smaller, sadly. It's 1/24, but still a decent size.
That's much smaller.
It's about a quarter the size of the actual thing. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Massive.
And this is Steve. Hi everyone. I've decided to start a new YouTube channel all to do with my weight loss journey. Please come along and have a look. It would be great if you can give this new channel a sub and share it with your friends. My intention is to lose 5 stone. However, being very ill last year, I am even more determined to succeed. Thanks in advance, Steve. Yes, now I have been keeping an eye on the videos on Steve's channel, and he is actually doing recipes as well of healthier meals. So yes, if at all possible, please like and subscribe to his new channel. I think it's definitely, like I said, because of his health scares he's had, he's definitely wanted to succeed. But you know what? Every little bit of support that can be aimed his way, it'll just give him that boost.
Yeah, and the thing I like about Steve, James, Carl, everyone on the Saturday Night Crash crew, they're always willing to help other people.
Oh, yes.
And it's like, you take James, he gives you no end of advice. He'll help you out wherever he possibly can, this, that, and the other. Steve, he's had all these health scares and everything like that, and he's determined to lose this weight. But he's not just keeping it to himself. He's set up this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel, I personally believe, will help other people that are in similar scenarios. And some of the things he does, it was on his first video, I believe, that he's walking like a mile or a couple of miles. And I'll admit, I'm not the biggest of guys, but I'm not exactly slim. I'm about 15 to 16 stone. I'm overweight. Basically, I don't eat healthy. I don't do much exercise, this, that, and the other.
Well, the job doesn't help, but hey,
yeah. And Steve's like, he was really disappointed that he's only managed to walk a mile. I'm like, Steve, I'll die after 600 yards. I'm like out of breath walking to the end of the truck to open my doors. You know, it's like, it's a big achievement, mate, to walk even just a mile. And he walks a mile, turns around and walks back. So that's like 2 miles. So fantastic guy. Give him all the support you can. I think what he's doing with this is absolutely amazing, because like I say, he's not just doing it for himself. He's putting himself out there to help others that are in similar situations or might even be worse off, this, that, and the other. So good on you, mate.
Absolutely.
Schumann's saying, I've got to get back to work. Everyone have a great weekend. Thank you very much for joining us, Shu. It's been a blast. I'll try and get a video of me pole dancing. I don't think I can find a pole that will support my weight, to be honest.
I can see a private class coming on at this rate.
All right. Is that a promise?
I'm sure my instructor will give you
oh, God, no.
a good instructor.
Oh, God, no.
And this is me sharing a post for the 48-hour birthday bash group build.
25th of March. There's something else on that day, but I can't remember what. Ow! Oh, yeah, it's just come back to me. I'm on holiday.
Jacqueline, 6 March, Sunday update on my diamond art.
Kaylin's just put telephone pole, Lewis. Yeah, but just think of the splinters. You want that stuck in the ring, would you?
Even I wouldn't see that one.
That will certainly clench you up.
Kaylin sharing a link for his Monday coffee with Kaylin live at the workbench.
Oh,
Wakey, wakey.
sorry. Yeah, they're gone.
And this was me sharing a link for James's side project, shall we call it? James and Malcolm's the Just Making Conversation podcast. So, my darling, what are your views on...
I got called selfish. I'm not going to give it away, but there is a section in it where Mr. Child calls me selfish.
A.K.A. Malcolm Childs.
Yes.
Yeah, again, every time I share a link and I go on about it, I know I say, you all need to listen to it. It is just an absolute, giggle. Just like I said, the banter between James and Malcolm is just gold star.
Ken is saying, hey, I climb telegraph poles. LOL. Is that for your Fios? Is it Fios? Yeah, it's supposed to be getting internet, but it's not quite been installed yet. He probably gets... I've just got images now of Kenny climbing up the telephone pole with a pair of like jump leads, connecting it to get the internet. Anyway. Oh, Kaylin saying Kenny wears a thong whilst doing it as well.
And this is Jacqueline.
2 seconds. David Scott saying have to go. All see. Good to see you, Nat and Lewis and everyone else.
Just move it. Yeah. So, night, Scotty. See you soon.
Sorry.
So yeah. So this is finished Monday night session. Ready for bed. It's coming on very nicely. Yes. So this
Jogging
is.
memory.
I was just trying to work out if I'd shared it, if this is a picture or video, but I've just seen the link. So this is the video that I was talking about earlier in the show. No, it's not. Intro premise. No, sorry, no. Let me catch up. This is the intro to the initial video that James shared. This is not my video. Sorry.
I do apologise for my wife. It's been that long since she's done a live stream. She has no idea where she is, what she's done, or what anything is. Just a bit more chat, if I may. So Kaylin saying bye to David. Kenny has put, should I post the puppies? They are my hobby now. Yeah, post them.
Yes,
post
please.
them. Go on, stick them up now, Kenny. And then Kenny's saying, yes, it is, Lewis. He's getting a couple of jump leads to get his internet. Kaylin saying Kenny is the #1 recommended installer in all of Jersey. And then Kenny saying, I got to make cash, Kaylin, in his thong.
Okay.
He has puppies though.
Jacqueline, Tuesday the 8th, got a little bit more done.
Uh-oh. Hallam's watching.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Hallam, if you're still watching, say hello. It's popped up. Hallam Williamson is watching.
Oh. Evening, Hallam, if you are watching. Oh, there he is. Hey up, peoples. So so we've got the baby of the Williamsons, Lewis's youngest brother.
That's confusing.
What?
He's popped up on Facebook that he's watching on Facebook, and he's commenting YouTube. Never mind. It's just confusing.
You're keeping you on your toes.
Yeah. Kellen saying dollar bills, y'all.
Who was that? Sorry, Kenny.
Kaylin.
Oh, sorry. This is Kaylin. He did a short video for birthday bash giveaway.
I think it's done 2 because I forgot to do the actual giveaway on the first one.
Oh,
Yeah. So Kaylin is saying, hiya, Hallam. And Hallam is saying he's the second best of the Williamsons after me.
And we've got Rascal Hobbies Eric, better.
Yeah.
Model Mayhem number 27, just goofing around.
That might be where he stuck the sprocket on the inside.
Jacqueline. I'm just working on dates because this seems very far back, but it is right 2 weeks.
Still 2 weeks ago.
9th of March. So Wednesday night progress.
So that was like 9 days ago.
Yeah.
Not 2 weeks. 2 weeks is 14 days.
Oh, shush.
Cogs are whirling.
Oh yeah, 11th of March. Yeah, because this is where I had to cancel last week, so we're only a week behind. Jacqueline getting a bit more done. This is Eric, Rascal Hobbies. Model Mayhem number 28, finishing the lower assembly. Jackie, Saturday evening, calling it a night. I'll say probably give it a month and this will be...
Is that what you're calling it? A night?
No. I must say, yeah, give it a month because I think it's just after my birthday it's got to be ready, she was saying. This is Sunday lunchtime and Sunday evening updates. So lunchtime.
So I'm not the only one who takes the pictures in portrait mode.
I'll get a taught on how to take correct photos.
Is the thing you're looking at in the actual image when I take a picture?
Yes, well.
So it's a photo. It's a proper
You have to tilt
photo.
your head.
Not always, you know. It's a proper photo. If the image is in the actual picture, it's a photo.
Oh, and Frankie's been posting. Small upgrades for the Vespa. An implanted lens for the headlight and painted taillight. These things do not get any bigger.
Oh, I think Kaylin's trying to chat Hallam up. Kaylin's just said, Lewis brags about you all the time, Hallam. We are not fooled. We know you're the best. I think he's trying to chat him up.
I love that. It looks glittery almost.
Metallic?
Probably just looks shiny, glittery.
Oh, cogs
Right.
are going again.
Yeah. This is my video. So yes. So in the description, you'll find all the links. Yes, no, this is absolutely my video. So like I said to you earlier, this goes a little bit more in depth, like I say, about the 48-hour build that we're doing. And all the links are provided in the description.
This is her video, if you didn't get that. No copyright on this one, James. It's her video.
Much. Jacqueline, 14th. That's me finished for Monday night. And we've got the lovely Lisa sharing a link for her Craft Station D-Day Live.
D-Day. Kaylin's just saying, Lewis needs one of them scooters to run back and forth to work. I just want to stay at work.
I love you too.
Wait, that's the response I get. I must have said that wrong.
Kaylin. No name brand by Spray Gunner Cordless Airbrush review. Oh, is this the one that Kaylin says you need to get me for my birthday?
No, it's one that I need to get. I did pop a
comment on your YouTube channel, Caitlin. I know you have responded to it, but just a quick question about that airbrush. Is the actual airbrush interchangeable? So can you put, say, your Posh Talon onto it rather than the one that comes with it? Or if I was to get one, would I be able to put my Iwata on top of the compressor and vice versa?
Or a Badger.
A Badger?
Is Badger not an airbrush brand?
Oh, I thought you were just like wanting
No, I'm not going
to grab a Badger and shove the compressor somewhere.
I'm not going to grab a wild Badger and shove a compressor.
Hallam saying, Lewis doesn't do any work, mate. No, why have a dog and bark yourself? And Kaylin saying, I think they have an adapter for it. Oh, so that's interesting.
Jackie, up to 3 days ago.
You get in there.
Tuesday night progress with Lisa at the craft station. And Wednesday. Thursday.
Mark saying, that's animal cruelty. Only if you switch it on. And then Spiddy is saying, Badger, 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 Mushroom, Mushroom.
Kaylin has shared a link for his Land Rover Series 3 109 by Revell build part 5. And that is me sharing. Oh, it was me sharing it, but for some reason, StreamYard is naming Lewis as everything now.
Because I am boss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it says it on your Facebook page.
Oh, Kaylin, the end is in sight. The Revell 124th Land Rover Series 3 109 long wheelbase station wagon. Actually, I like all the different colours it's used. That is looking lovely.
Kaylin saying, see, Jackie actually gets diamond artworks completed.
Who's that, sorry?
Kaylin.
Kaylin's getting brave.
How much you done tonight?
I got my stuff out.
I'm sure you did get your stuff out, my dear.
I got all my supplies out, but basically as far as I got.
You're really not helping yourself.
No. Oh, let's pack your bench. We have got the Junk Works. Mr. Sutherland. A Dragon 172nd Striker Dragoon. Video available on my YouTube channel.
So this guy, Scott Sutherland, lives in the Orkneys. Let me just say that again. Orkneys. He works for a company called Ortec. They make some quite exquisite jewellery, all handmade, and Scott is one of them people that makes them. So because he does such fantastic work on his models, go over to ortec.co.uk, I believe, and purchase something to keep him busy. You know, because look at that.
Scott is just always a phenomenal model, isn't he?
So how I'm saying Spiddy Q8.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, there's a snake. Oh, there's a snake. Oh, I'm confused. Kaylin saying, nice, Scott. That's a really cool kit. And then Mark is saying, I beg your pardon, Nat. I must have missed that.
Getting your stuff out, your bits out.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I've missed anything with.
And Spiddy is saying the Orkneys. Yeah, it's the islands just above Scotland.
Oh, I'm just looking to see where the chat's brought me.
Huh?
Needs more cream on its pink ring and a dinosaur. Oh, yeah. It's just where the chat brought it up.
I haven't got any of them other comments.
These are the Facebook ones.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook and I haven't got any of them on there.
No idea. Right, so I'm going to do a quick refresh.
It must be a private joke between Hallam and Spiddy then. Ha ha, thank you, Hallam. I'm glad someone else knows it. And then Kaylin says, you need to make sure you wait and place all your orders for jewellery from them on Black Friday and order something for everyone. Lewis and Nash, Spiddy says, Lewis and Nat should be ashamed having kids and not knowing the Badger song. I read Brenda's beaver needs a shave.
So, yes, anyway. Kenny has put Blaine, Willow, and Jane Waver puppies. Not much hobby time right now. Look at that face. Oh, I'm officially in doggy heaven. Oh, they are absolutely beautiful, Kenny.
He's called one of them Janeway.
Yes. Oh.
Please do not adjust your TV sets. This is actually your host making these weird, strange noises.
They're cute puppies. I don't care for the noises. They are absolutely stunning. I want one.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You pay for me to go over to America and I'll collect one off him.
Deal. Kenny, you'll see you in a week. Jackie, next section done. Friday night progress. It's really, really close. And here we go with Julian. Just putting my work to shame. Ooh, that was interesting.
So Mark's laughing at me. Kaylin says, Kenny and Kelly make cute puppies. Kenny's saying, thank you, Nat. They have their own Instagram account. And Kenny's saying, you'll have to fight Kelly for a puppy. I won't, because all I'll do is take the ticket, go over to America, and that's it.
A Space Marine drop pod. That might be something for you to have a go at. Oh, wow. I think Ross has done this one as well. Oh, it's looking nice. Gosh, Julian, you have been busy.
So Shane's saying to you, Nat, you must try the wooden models. Have a look at ROKR and roll leaf. I'm building a roll leaf accordion at the moment and have just finished the ROKR telescope. They're great fun. Are they working? They're workable as well?
Yeah. Yeah, because I think that one with Jay, I think you could turn the handle and it actually...
Yeah, but it doesn't actually film.
No, but it shows...
If you got the telescope one, it could probably help you out a bit at home. I won't need so much padding in the budgie smugglers.
I'm insulting myself then. You just sarcastically laughed.
So yes, anyway, we have been going for nearly 2 hours, 1 hour 52. Honestly, a massive, massive thank you to everyone. It has been, as always, an amazing, fun evening. Chat has well and truly got me busy, kept me busy. So anyone was come for a diamond art, I apologise that there has been none tonight. Just another note, mainly for, I'll aim this at Kaylin, but everyone in chat. Unfortunately, because of 48-hour build, as we've discussed, starting next Friday, there is no Friday gem.
48-hour build? What's that?
48-hour build? I don't know. Let's find out.
And the penny finally dropped.
There we go. So, yes, guys. So, for now, and on that exciting note, we are going to both love you and leave you. Hopefully, we shall see you around for the 48-hour build. I will be sharing the links as they are available in the group for anyone that wants to join us in the chat. So, but for the Friday gem, like I say, not next week, but we shall, as long as real life doesn't get in the way again, we shall be back in 2 weeks. So for now, guys, bye-bye. Oh, I got a finger. Yes.
I touch your face while you're sleeping.
Night-night.